Hello everyone, welcome back to Trophy Gamers. In this video I'm going to explain to you what are the hero abilities and how to use them in the good way. The first ability we're going to talk about is the hero ability of the warrior. Just as all the abilities of the heroes, they always cost 2 mana and you can use them pretty much indefinitely every round without having a card. If you push the hero ability, you can see the hero power for the warrior is gaining 2 armor. It's basically a buff above your health bar. So let's say the maximum amount of health you can have is limited to 30 for your hero. But with this armor ability, you can get even more than 30 by getting 2, 4, 6, 10 armor, which basically means if you have 10 armor, you will have, and you have 30 health, you will have a total of 40 health. Let's see how this works in practice. So as you can see, we're playing with the warrior right now, and we have a total amount of 30 health. And if we will push the hero ability, hero power, you will get a armor or a shield, as you will, with 2. This basically means I have 30 health and 2 armor, and this armor defends me from enemy attacks, just the same as it would do with my normal health bar. Let's see if someone will attack us to see how it works. Maybe can take some time, so if it's like that, I will skip to the point of the game where the enemy hero or minion will attack me. There it is. So as you can see, before I had 2 armor, now it's reduced to 1 because the enemy minion had attack of 1. I can add my armor every round as much as I want, once a round. So if I push the hero ability right now again, like this, I will have not 1 but 3 armor, which makes it a total amount of 33 health. This can be a very good ability, but just try to don't overuse it, especially in the beginning, because as you can see, I've only been using armor till now, and my opponent is getting a lot of minions on the table, which are attacking me as much as they can. So it will reduce my armor back again. On to the next hero. The next hero we're going to discuss is a shaman called Troll. His hero ability is to summon a random totem, every turn you can use the shaman's heroic power just once, same like in the other heroes. Let's show what the heroic power of the shaman looks like.
I wonder.
Remember, it's totally random what kind of totem will appear. It's 1 of 4 totems that will appear. And this round, it's the Wrath of Air totem, which gives you additional spell damage of +1.
I can't do that.
Every turn you can add another totem, unless your board is totally full. Let's go to the next one. Let's see what kind of heroic totem will appear for us now. This totem is pretty awesome. It gives you a free taunt totem, which is pretty annoying for the opponent. It cannot attack unless you get a buff for it, but that's not always that important anyway. Great if you don't have cards left. Same like the other totems. And let's go for the next totem. Let's see what the totem gives us this round. It's completely random, so maybe we will get the same. No. So this totem is a totem with 1 health bar and 1 attack, which is good for defense and offense.
To get ready.
Just 1 totem remaining. Let's hope we get it directly in the next round.
Hello.
And the last but not the least totem, hopefully, is the healing totem. This totem will restore 1 health to all of your minions currently on the board when you end the turn. So this can be very nice if you have a lot of minions and yeah, they need healing. Your opponent probably can destroy all of your minions every round, so let's see what it does. I have some damage to 2 of my minions, +1 for free, and that's it. Those are all the totems for the shaman. Next is the rogue, Valeria. She has quite a simple hero ability. It's not my favorite one, but it's good in a way. It's a dagger, so it's a heroic weapon. If you use this, Valeria will get a weapon. You can use the dagger 2 times or two turns, and it does 1 damage each. So you can do a total amount of 2 damage for the cost of 2 mana. Let's see it in action now. So now it's our turn. We're the rogue and our enemy is a rogue. I will use the heroic power now, as you can see. Let's wait a moment. And as you can see on the left, a sort of item appears with the knives, with the 1 on it, and a small shield which has a 2 in it. This means I can use this weapon 2 times with an attack damage of 1. I can either choose to use it on a minion or an enemy, I mean the hero. If you attack a minion which has attack, it means you will get damage from that minion when you attack him. If you attack the hero directly, you're not getting any damage. Just to show you what it looks like, I will attack the minion. As you can see, I did 1 damage to him, and he did 3 damage to me. I will end the turn. You can use this heroic ability twice with activating it once. So the next turn I can use it again if I choose to do so. But I can also reactivate the heroic ability again. This means I will get 2 hits again instead of the 1 I have now. Let's wait a moment for our enemy to start attacking and end this turn so we can give him some sweet payback. Okay, so now I can do 2 things. I can either attack a minion or hero with my remaining 1 hit, or I can directly reload my weapon. If I reload now, it's kind of a waste of mana because I will lose 1 strike, and if I use this weapon first, like this, and then use the heroic power again, I get 2 hits, or 2 strikes if you will, again. So just be careful first to use your 2 strikes, and after to recharge again. Okay, this is basically it, how the heroic ability of the rogue works. Next in line is the paladin, a cool knight who is so cool he can even summon a little bit lesser cool minion with his heroic ability. His heroic ability basically just summons a minion, which does 1 damage and has 1 health. Not a lot more to talk about with this guy. I will just show you in the field how it works. Just on a short note, you can summon as many of these minions as you want, but you can just only summon 1 each turn. So it's our turn. This is the second turn of the game, and I have 2 mana potions. Okay, if I use the heroic ability of the paladin like this, it will automatically summon 1.1 minion on my deck. I have to wait 1 turn before I can use it though, unless you're going to use a charge spell or something like that. It can be pretty helpful in some situations. The problem is it has a little bit low health, so as you can see it's destroyed pretty easily. You can just keep on summoning them every round. You can have 5, 6, 7, but yeah, they'll probably be destroyed before that time. You can also give them buffs, just like every other minion out there. And you can also destroy them yourself.
That's not a valid target.
Okay, so that's basically the paladin power. Just summoning 1.1 million. Okay, see you next. So next up is the hunter named Rexar. This hero has a hero ability which is called Steady Shot. It does 2 damage to the enemy hero. You cannot choose who you are going to target with this power. So if you want to damage a minion, it's not possible. It's only possible to damage the enemy hero with this heroic ability. It does 2 damage, so it's quite a lot. Yeah, you can stack up the damage pretty much if you have some minions on the board, especially in the beginning of the game. But it can also help you in endgame when the other hero only has a few points left. So let's see how this works on the board. So it's our turn. It's our turn to use our ability. I have these cards here, but that's not what it's about right now. As you can see, my hero has 30 health. The enemy's hero has 30 health. I cannot choose where I'm going to use this ability. I can just push it. My hero will shoot an arrow that does 2 damage, and that's about it. Like I said, it's useful in some situations, some it's not. I prefer to spend my mana as much as possible on minions. But if you don't have any other choice, this is a good way to use it. And look, another 2 damage. So it can add up quite fast, as you can see. On to our next character. Next up is the Druid, Malfurion Stormrage. His heroic ability looks pretty cool. The tiger, it's called Shapeshift. It gives you 1 attack plus 1 armor. The attack goes to the hero weapon, and the armor stays on as long as you are not attacked. The armor is stackable, which means you can have 1 armor, next you have 2 armor, next you have 3 armor, and so on, above your health bar, of course. The attack only lasts for 1 turn, so be sure to use it directly. If you don't use it directly, you will lose 1 strike, and you pay 2 mana for it. The good thing about this attack is you can use it at minions or use it at the enemy hero. You can even use it on your own minions, which sounds a little bit strange but can be useful in some situations. Let's see how it works in real. So So it's our turn, and it's time to use the hero ability. Just like always, tap it to or click it to use the hero ability. As you can see, on the bottom left, a 1 with a sword appeared, which means my attack damage will be 0.1 in strength. And there's a shield with a 1 in it, which means I have 30 health plus 1 armor. So I have a total amount of 31 health. I'm going to attack the enemy hero this round. And as you can see, the weapon disappears, but the shield is still there. As long as the enemy doesn't attack you, the shield will stay active. And you can stack it to as high as you want. So I'm going to use the hero ability once more. Okay, let's wait. So now I have 1 attack damage again, and the shield added up, so I have a total amount of 2 armor right now. You can do this indefinitely, but it's not as fast as it is with a warrior, but yeah, any extra health you get is extra health. So let's go to the next character again. Next up is the Warlock, a sinister hero with a quite strange hero ability, quite different than the rest of them. It's called Life Tap. What it does is whenever you activate this hero power, your hero takes 2 damage and you get to draw a card. You cannot choose a card, it will just randomly get a card from your deck. It sounds quite strange that you need to get damage to get a card, but it can be quite useful in some situations. Let's see how it works in the field. So here it is, our Warlock. As you can see down in my hand, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Of course, normally you're not going to use your hero ability right now because I can still use this card and this card. But if you're in a situation where you have 1 card or you don't have any good cards, you can push the hero ability and it will do 2 damage to your hero character. As you can see, I have 30 health and now it's just 28, and I got this neat card. Yeah, it's a bummer if you don't get a good card, but like I said, you are only going to use this ability when you don't have any other choice, or you have some mana potions you can use that round, and you feel like you need to get some more cards before the turn ends.
Out of time.
Next up, Jaina, the mage. Okay, what does this hero ability do? It's called Fire Blast, and it deals 1 damage. The good thing about this hero ability compared to some others is, even though it does only 1 damage, you can choose where you're going to use that damage, either on an enemy minion, enemy hero, or one of your own minions. It's not like a hero weapon, so
What to do? What to do?
One shot, one kill.
Quickly!
I'll give it a
That's
shot.
not a valid target.
I'll give it a shot.
The Frost Wolves stand ready.
Job's done.